Hi everyone. This tutorial is about Algebra 1 review. This is something that you saw in Algebra 1 last year, and I'm pretty sure you'll be okay with this. And know that we're going to be using this in geometry, okay? We're going to be solving equations. Uh, so it's very important that you remember how to do this. So for instance, in this example, we're being asked to solve for x in the following problems, okay? So notice on this one here, we have a plus 1 and we need to solve for x. Now, when you're trying to solve an equation, I hope you remember that the goal is to always get all the numbers on one side of the equation, and that's usually the right hand side of the equation, or the right hand side of the equal sign, and all the letters on the left hand side of the equal sign. Okay, so let's start with this one here. We have a positive 1, so we do the opposite, which is subtract 1 from both sides, okay? And plus 1 minus 1 goes away, and then we're left with 5x equals 6 minus 1, interesting, is 5. Now, the last step is divide by 5 on both sides, and we find that x equals 1. And that's our solution, okay? As you can see, this is very straightforward, and what I'm going to ask you to do now is I want you to pause this video. Please pause it and try to do this problem or this example. Try to do it on your own. Once you're finished, press play and compare your answers with the answer I will get when I work out this problem for you, okay? So now let's work this second problem. Let's find the value of x. So notice that now we have plus 5, so we do the opposite just like we did here. That was a plus 1, now we do a plus 5. If it's plus 5, we do the opposite, which is minus 5 on both sides of the equation. These two cancel, and then we only have 4x left on the left hand side of the equation. And 25 minus 5 is nice, so that's 20, and then we divide by 4 to find the value of x. And as you know, 4 goes into 20 5 times, so that means x equals 5 is our solution, okay? Now the next example is a little bit different, okay? But we work it out the same way. What I want you to pay attention to is that here we have plus and plus. Now this one is minus, but we work it out the same way as I said. Since it's minus, guess what we're gonna do? Yes, you got it correctly. I know it's in your head. I know it's in your mind. So if it's positive, we do the opposite. So that's plus 17 on both sides of the equation. Okay. So then we end up with 7x because these two 17s cancel out. And think of this negative 45 plus 17 as 45 minus 17, because this is negative 45 and this is negative 45 and this is positive 17. So 45 minus 17 should give you 28, and 45 is negative, so that means negative 28. Now we need to solve for x, and now this step is no different than this one here and this one here. Okay, you have a 7 in front of the x, you divide by that 7 on both sides of the equation. So let's now divide by 7. Now this one here is negative, this one is positive. When you have opposite signs, you always keep the negative sign, okay, in front of one of the numbers. This is negative divided by positive, so that means our answer is going to be negative or positive. What you think? It should be, yes, it should be negative. So x x is going to equal 7 goes into 28 4 times, so that's 4, but this is negative, so this is going to be negative 4, and that's our solution. Okay, that's all we're doing tomorrow. Hopefully this will be easy for you, and in case it isn't, you can ask any questions if you don't understand the tutorial, if you don't understand what I talked about in the video. Make sure you bring some questions to the classroom tomorrow, okay? And we can work out this maybe one or two of these 3 problems, or we can work out a different one. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.